Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News live stream. Today is July 31st. It is the last day of July, and it's 12:14 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We do have some very important updates. I want to share with you about the 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and you guys know that happened 24 hours ago, and that was a big one. That was a strong one. And there's still tons of earthquake going on in Russia. I mean, you got some very powerful aftershock. All right. So you got 5 point plus, 6 point plus. I mean, the region is still shaking so bad. Now you have Russia. They're sounding the alarm. They have their nuclear submarines that is on alert. So that's a big problem there. We're going to talk about that nuclear submarine. Um, Also, number two, you have experts. Experts are basically putting out warnings that the Pacific Ring of Fire is going to be out of control. All right, it's going to be again, it's just gonna be striking a lot. So many earthquakes. Also, guys, give me a second here. Over 1 million people have been evacuated, and I believe in South America, in Chile, if I'm not mistaken, Peru, Chile, Ecuador. I mean, we're talking about millions of people have been evacuated, and I just feel like there's gonna be another strong quake, so they're getting people ready. They're getting people ready for the next one. And I did post a video not too long ago in Reuters. There was this one part that I missed. Um, Experts are saying that these next few days will be critical. These next few days will be critical. You got someone walking down the street. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. And he just disappeared too. Oh. So give me 1 second here. I want to show you guys something really quick. I guess that's my neighbor, but it's kind of weird that he's walking. Yeah, I think it's the neighbor. It's kind of weird, but okay. I want to show you something here really quick. Okay, so you have some of these news. They're putting out this information, and then when I click on it, it just it's one of those news articles that you have to pay for. So it's one of those news articles you have to pay for. And the Daily Mail, sometimes they got some good stuff, sometimes they don't have good stuff. But they putting out this information, urgent warning to brace for Ring of Fire apocalypse. As mega quake sets off devastating chain reaction that has millions in its path. Urgent warning to brace for Ring of Fire apocalypse. So what's that supposed to mean? Well, according to some experts, there's going to be some great event. The Pacific Ring of Fire has changed forever. I do believe there's going to be a lot of volcanic activity. There's going to be a lot of earthquake. Um, I want to show you this one too. Chile has evacuated over 1 million people from coast over tsunami risk, emergency services say. over 1 million people has been evacuated. I do believe there's gonna be a lot more that's gonna be evacuated, even though the tsunami alert have been, lifted, the tsunami warning has been lifted. I believe there's gonna be some more to come. They just preparing just in case. Experts are saying that these next few days will be critical, um, and you never know what's gonna happen. California could be the next one, and I just posted a video about Tatini Fault, I think it's Tatini. I might be saying the name wrong, but they might be the next one. All right. So you got experts keeping the eyes on that fault, which is the Canadian, not too far, I believe, from Oregon. So that region is, being watched. Also, the Cascadia subduction zone. It just, there was this one expert, he was talking, and the news media asked him, what if the 8.8 earthquake would have struck the Cascadia? Would people be prepared? He's like, There's no way to prepare for something like this. An 8.8 on the Cascadia subduction zone would be catastrophic. There's no way of preparing for something like that. I mean, you can't do nothing. Once that tectonic plate shifts and California goes into the ocean, I mean, there's no preparing, just spiritually getting right with Christ. So you have a lot of experts are really, really, really putting out some very good information. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to spook no one, but you must be prepared. You must be ready. You got to be ready. The Bible says that this stuff will happen. Okay, so you guys know a massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake jolted Russia Kamchatka Peninsula early yesterday, sparking serious concern over the state of nearby nuclear submarine bases located alarmingly close to the epicenter. All right, so you got those nuclear subs, you got them nuclear submarines out there, and it's not only nuclear submarine, but you got a lot of stuff out there. You got Japan, you got again, you got all them countries. I mean, all right. So give me a second here, guys. So let me take you really quick to the USGS earthquake map, and I want to show you this crazy stuff here. I want to show you. I mean, this is just so. This is Russia. I mean, it's still getting hit. They're still getting hit. Let me bring some more stuff here for you guys. Ooh, this is gonna be off topic. That's a breaking news. A US military F-35 went down. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is happening right now. This is a breaking news happening right now. Ooh, this is not good. Emergency officials are on the scene after a US military F-35 went down. Hopefully the pilot is okay. This happened in California. At this time, military officials and emergency crews are currently on scene at Lemoore Naval Air Station in Fresno County, California, following reports that the F-35 Lightning II stealth fighter jet belonging to either the U.S. Navy or Marine Corps as the crash happened in a nearby field. Authorities have confirmed that the pilot successfully ejected and was transported to a hospital for evaluation and possible injuries. The Fresno County Sheriff Office and Cal Fire are assisting at the scene as federal investigators prepare to take over the investigation. All right, so that just happened. Lost alert just post that 11:52 p.m. So it was like literally 20 minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago. So the pilot, he's okay right now. He's at the hospital, just making sure everything is fine. Look at this one here, guys. Look at this one. Expert breaks down Washington tsunami threat, Seattle fault, earthquake risk. You see, all these experts are talking about these faults now. The Cascadia fault, Seattle fault. I mean, you got all these fault lines, and these experts are really, really, really sounding the alarm here. Mm, okay, and guys, it's kind of weird that they're still doing the evacuation out there in South America. I mean, look, I know this is tsunami alert that happened 24 hours ago, but again, just seeing Hawaii and also, the West Coast, I mean, I don't see it being like a big catastrophic event. And for South America to evacuate over 1 million people, I mean, that's only in Chile. And I mean, you got to add Peru, and Ecuador. Um, but I just feel like they're preparing for a possibly worst case scenario these next few days. Like I said, is going to be critical. Um, Hopefully, we don't get another 8 point plus. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any more information. So, breaking news is happening right now is that F-35, everybody's talking about the F-35. So Donald just put out a midnight message, a 12 a.m. message. So the president put out a 12 a.m. message. So I don't care what India does with Russia. They can take their bad economies down together for all I care. We have done very little business with India. Their tariffs are too high, among the highest in the world. Likewise, the bear and the USA do almost no business together. Let's keep that way and tell Dmitry, that failed former president of Russia who thinks he is still president to watch his oh, oh, he's entering very dangerous. Oh man. Um, okay, for those of you that don't know Dmitry, oh man, Donald just left a 12 a.m. message and he's calling out Dmitry. So Dmitry was the former leader of Russia and from 2008 to 2012. Now he's still in politics and he works with Putin now. And Dmitry, a few days ago, Dmitry sent a message to Donald about the 10 days deadline. And Dmitry said that we are not Israel. We are not Iran. All right. We are a very powerful country, basically with nuclear. All right. You don't tell us what to do. You don't give us order. You don't tell us that we need to, again, to end this war. All right. Because the next war, it's not going to be Russia and Ukraine. The next war will be Russia and the US. So that's what Dmitry said. Right now, Donald just said, Dimitri, you better watch your mouth. You're not the president of Russia. You act like you're a president, but you're not. So you better watch your mouth. So again, things between Russia and the US is not looking good. It's not looking good. I can't believe Donald said that. Hold on. Hold on. So again, it says the former leader of Russia who thinks he's still president to watch his words. He's entering very dangerous territory. Ah, let's stop here for a second. No, Donald, no. You are entering a dangerous territory. Guys, I gotta say that. Donald, you are entering a dangerous territory with the bear. All right. So if you think that you could stop the bear, again, think twice, Donald. Think twice. Even your good friend top US General Michael Flynn, he's begging you, Donald, he's begging you to stay away from this war, not to provoke the bear. That's what Michael Flynn said. Michael Flynn told Donald a few days ago, I'm begging you, Donald, don't drag us into this biblical war. Do not provoke the bear. Stay away from it. Stay away from it, Donald. And Donald, if I were you, I'd listen to your buddy Flynn. He's a top US general. Um, here's the thing, guys. Donald is gonna realize that I'm not trying to bash the Donald and look to all the mega supporter again. Just listen up. Donald think that he is unstoppable, that he is untouchable. He's gonna mess with the wrong one. The bear is a very powerful country, guys, with nuclear. All right. This is not no Mexico or Canada. It's like Canadian Prepper said. Donald goes after the little ones, again, these small little countries, but he won't go toe to toe with China or the bear, Russia. And it's true. It's true what Canadian Prepper says. He only goes after a small one, Iran and all these other little ones. But Donald, please, again, just to let you know, this is not no Mexico. This is the bear. And the Bible speak about the king of the north, all right? A very powerful nation for the north. And wow, I can't believe Donald said that at 12 a.m. He put out that message at 12 a.m. Wow. So in other words, we are getting involved. We are getting involved in Crane, the war. We're getting involved, which he promised us not to get us involved in that. Look at this. Everybody's talking about it. People's even highlighting it. Look at this here. Let's keep it that way and tell Dmitry, the failed former leader of Russia, who think he is still president, to watch his words. He is entering a very dangerous territory. Donald, 20 minutes ago, he posted that on midnight. Oh, I hope Donald knows what he's doing. I hope he knows what he's doing. So this is how everything started. All right. So you got this right here, right? You got Lin. Well, you have okay, this is the one right here. Okay, let me just start from the very beginning. Okay, so Dimitri said back in July 28th, Donald playing the ultimate game with Russia, 50 days or 10 days. He should remember two things. Number one, Russia isn't the Holy Land or even Iran. Number two, each new ultimatum is a warning and a step towards war, not between Russia and Ukraine, but with his own country. Don't go down the sleepy road. Then Lizzie Graham came out and responded to those in Russia who believe that Donald is not serious about ending the war between the bear and crane. You and your customers will soon be sadly mistaken. You will also soon see that Joe is no longer in power. Get to the peace talk table. Dmitry responded, it's not for you or Donald to dictate who to get at the peace table. Negotiation will end and all the objective of our military operation have been achieved. Work on America first, Gramps. So again, man, these are fighting words. Dimitri is telling Donald and Lindsay, again, you focus on your country. You don't tell us what to do. You don't tell us what to do. We don't take orders from you people. Again, you might be again. You could talk like that to Persia, Iran. You could talk like that to Mexico and Canada, but not to us. I believe. I believe August the 7th or August the 9th, Donald is going to address the nation and he's going to slap sanctions or tariff on the bear. But not only on the bear, but he's also going to slap it on China and India. We already seen India. India is already getting slapped. Well, guys, one thing I tell you, we definitely seen nation against nation and earthquakes in various places. Mm. All right, give me 1 second here. I want to see if there's any more information. I'm not going to be on the live stream too much, guys. I decided to just, we again, me and my wife, we watched the movie. Uh, we watched Happy Gilmore, part two. Had a good time. Again, then just watching the movie together. Hold on, give me a second here. So it seems like Donald is setting up some kind of give me a second here. Okay, so hold on. I want to show you something really quick here. Donald administration to launch a new private health tracking system with the help of the big tech. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just okay. It's not that much. Wow, it's a small little article here. It's about time headlines. You guys really post some long articles. So Donald is launching a new private health tracking system that asks Americans to share their personal health data and medical records with private tech companies. Okay. I don't think Americans is gonna feel comfortable with that. So, officials say that the new system will broaden access to health records, provide digital. Look at that, the name digital tools to help manage um, diabetes, and other conditions and make monitoring wellness easier. Meanwhile, experts caution there are a number of ethical and legal concerns. The initiative, spearheaded by an administration that has already freely shared highly personal data about Americans in ways that have tested legal bounds, has been met with concern from digital privacy activists. Officials at the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services have said patients will need to opt in to share their medical records and data. which will be kept secure. All right. Give me a second here, guys. Wow. And again, that's where we at right now. So everything's like all digital stuff. Canada joins the UK, saying it will also recognize a Palestinian state if certain conditions are met. So a two-state solution. Also, guys, there's been some information coming out. A radioactive wasp discovered at South Carolina nuclear facility. Wow. Mm. A lot of things are taking place right now. All right, guys. I'm gonna read some of your comments. And Donald is still up. The man needs to go to sleep. The man needs to go to sleep. He's still on social media. All right. So far, this is all the information now, guys. And let me just read some of your comments. God bless to every single one of you. Guys, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't opt in. That's what they want. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I just feel like that's very concerning that they're asking for your medical stuff and that everything will be transferred to digital and with the help of the big tech. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel safe with that. I just don't. I mean, everything is being transformed into this digital stuff, and yeah, like I said, guys, it just everything just moving way too fast. You know, that future stuff that everyone wants. Everybody wants the newer link or the microchip or all these type of new future things. It's just everything is moving so fast, and Donald is helping. He's helping push this thing. You know, we need to make America crypto king. We are the crypto number one, and all this digital stuff. Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and she said that's the mark of the beast. And, she's like, "I'm not down with that. I'm just not down with it." What if lie on paperwork that happens? I don't know what you mean by that. Stay away from the chip. I agree. I agree. There is only her on this planet. Way too fast, Lewis. I agree. Absolutely, Watchman. Jesus is asking the Father, "When can I go get my bride?" Yes. Hey, AAP and son, how you doing? Donald is very smart and making America strong and straight again. Yeah, I like what he's doing with the tariffs. I really like what he's doing with the tariffs. He's doing great with the tariffs. Um, you know, he put his foot down and everything. I just don't want him to drag us into a biblical war. Again, we don't even have the money. We can't afford that stuff. Again, we can't afford WWE3. We just can't. Um, hopefully things work out between Putin and Donald. Hopefully they could work something out, but right now it just you got a lot of trash talk going on. You got Dimitri, you got Donald. It's 12 a.m. and again, this is like you know this is like drama, like family drama. You know how you got it's mostly like females, the cousins, the sisters, and they put all their problems on Facebook and then they block each other and everything. It's just like that. Why don't you have a CC on your lives? Get something against deaf people. Oh, oh, you mean the subtitles? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that and yeah, I'm gonna fix that and I'm I don't know if I could do it now. Subtitles. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm gonna do that subtitle, but I don't think I'll be able to do it today. I have to do some research. Why would India want to start war if they are also broke too? Well, India doesn't want to start war. India, they buy oil from Russia, and they do business with Russia. And since they buy oil from Russia, Russia is using the money for war, and that's why Donald is saying to India, "You better knock it off." And India is like, "We need oil." So, but yeah, give me a second here. Um, someone, yeah, this someone. Give me a second here. Mm, give me a second. First of all, I don't think that was my neighbor. I don't think that was my neighbor. It was some dude just sitting down, and I was keeping my eye on him. Yeah, so he just turned around. He's looking at me right now. He just took his shirt off too. Hey, D Lemo, thank you so much for the 10 super chat. Get something adorable for Jessica with love. Thank you so much. I make sure to let her know. Thank you so much. So it was strange. It was strange. There was this one dude, black shorts, no t-shirt. He had to be in his 20s, and he was sitting down, I mean, across the street. He was sitting right there. And I'm here thinking, "Oh, that's the neighbor, that's the neighbor, whatever." And he sat there, and I guess he might, I don't know, I guess he was listening to me, and then I saw him getting up, and he started walking towards me, and then he made a right turn, and then he just started walking down there. And then once he reached there, he turned around and he kind of looked at me while he was walking backwards, and then he just left. But yeah, strange, strange. House less instead of homeless. Phone call to go. Yep, it's time to move. So, well, here's the thing, guys, is that there's a lot of lawlessness going on in the world, and these wolves are gonna come out. But one thing I tell you guys, I'm already prepared. I am. I'm already prepared. He's trying to see what he can steal. Yeah, he was sitting down there. Man, if someone comes to my front porch and sits in my front porch, I would come out and it would be a big problem. Unbelievable. Um, Technically, the first thing, give me a second here. He wanted to hear the real GS news. No, I feel like I guess the one person. I mean, he might have. There's a possibility he was just smoking and then he got up and left. But that's the neighbor's house. The neighbor is sleeping, and I'm I'm gonna let the neighbor know. Just I mean, in the morning, I'm gonna tell him they do have cameras, but it's kind of strange. So they do have cameras. So hopefully, unbelievable. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on it too long. I just finished watching the movie Happy Gilmore. The wife loved it. I mean, we had a good time watching it. So um Adam Sandler is like 50 something years old now. So old man. Fresh rain, water in birth bath, blue. Stop looking down on the house. Less people. Anyone else could be there. No, I didn't look spooked, someone said. At the very beginning, Lewis looked spooked. No, I was trying to see who was in that property, and I had to go here to see from a far distance because you got these trees here. So I had to move back a little bit and look, and it's really hard to see. You can't even see nothing here. Look, but when you come here, yeah. And I remember on this side, someone appeared on that side. I know you guys were here. Some of you guys were here when I was doing the live stream. I saw someone in this side, and that's when I came out and I started walking down there, and I didn't see no one, but yeah, I could have sworn I see someone just come out here and they just walk back there. So yeah, and we do have cameras. We do have cameras. Um, One thing I tell you around this area, a lot of people are strapped. A lot of people have GUN. And in this area, you could hear like a lot of it. It's like target practice. I do live like in a farmland area near a military base, so you hear a lot of people just firing. Most of it is shotguns. So, all right, I got the wife still waiting for me. So, there's another movie we're gonna watch. Um, Bro Lewis, please remember my cousin family in prayer. She has lost her husband. I'm so sorry, Blue Angel. He was a born again Christian, so please keep us in prayer. I will, Blue Angel. Any prayer requests, you guys could email me. Any prayer requests, you guys could email me. Put some lights around your house, Lewis. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot of lights. Where I live at, there's no like. I mean, it's you don't see too many of this street lights like the light pole. Again, that's like three, but in this side, it's nothing. But yeah. Anyway, guys, Kimberly say thank you, Lewis. No problem. Hey guys, thank you so much for the kind word. I want to say something really quick. And I have to say it. I'm leaving a lot of information in my description box about the story, all right, the video, because a lot of people keep saying, Lewis, this is clickbait. All right, so if you go to my description box, not this one, but my other videos, I'm sharing all the information, all right? Someone said Yellowstone clickbait. Um, there was a 2.8 magnitude earthquake in Yellowstone. And in that video, we talked about Yellowstone, we talked about Russia volcano. And my wife is like, I don't understand why people keep saying clickbait. The title matches with the story, and you put all the description on the story. So I just feel like there's a lot of bots that's trying to scare away our followers. So if you see people in the comments box saying those type of things, ignore these people, please. Ignore them. Ignore them. Again, I see a lot of bots and a lot of these crazy people, so just ignore them. All right. And again, me and my wife, we are removing them. So they're being hidden from our channel now. So but again, this is where we are right now, guys. Mockers and scoffers is all over the place. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go inside, but please share the video. Any prayer requests, you can email me. All the information will be in the description box. Have a good night, guys. Be safe. We are praying for a lot of people out there in the West Coast. Tsunami alert has been lifted, but they still, keeping an eye on that. And again, please be safe. Have a good night. Till next time later. Peace.